Hello guys, so today's just video so far. As you may know, just as was what happened since then. Here's the update about this example regarding about the separation of the Discovery so far. As it recently came along, there's a rumor came along which is that the former OCC of Tech decided to do about regarding anything about including news, hardware, gaming, mobile phones, and deals, stuff like that. Came along this report since then that they already discussed about the West regarding this split top, and it was just completed from middle 2026, which is the first one to do the global networks that was under the Gone Winterverse, whilst Streaming Studios is now under Setloff. So yeah. However, it was rumor began with many analysts had identified as possible motive behind the split. The potential sale of the latter was way more successful sale for the company. Yep. However, just a few days after the announcement that SE Scopes, the Wrestling Scope website, reckons that Sony was going to acquire the West Discovery Streaming Studios. Yeah, but I think the why is just they said too. Needless to say, this wouldn't make the perfect sense that for Sony from such a standpoint. It would considerably bolster its movie, TV series, and gaming production, and give it the access to some of the biggest technological properties in entertainment, such as the DC Universe, Harry Potter, and Game of Thrones. Yeah, I know this is exactly what has going to happen. Well, I think that I know what exactly was which the Warner Brothers, HBO, and HBO Max streaming service was now beyond Sony Pictures. Maybe if so yeah. So, indicative said, now it's a bit premature at this stage, since it's split. We'll have to happen the first. As such, even if the discussion deal is eventually reached, it may not be announced until 2027 or thereabouts. Regarding the legitimacy of a source, SA Scopes has long track record when it comes to wrestling leaks. Yes, that the side who is responsible for this, the leaking about the wrestling deals, I think so yeah. But it's still worth taking on the rumor with a big grain of salt. Sorry that. While a movie analyzed the gaming site, we know West Discovery has suffered heavy losses in that division. Despite this massive success in hardware's legacy, some of the games failed. According to you guessed it, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, Gotham Knights, and Multiverses. Moreover, while his historic studio, Motorist, was now recently shut down, resulting in the Wonder Woman game was getting cancelled. Just yesterday, we learned the structure within West Discovery Games that in its 4 key IPs: Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, DC, and Mortal Kombat. They are, like I always said previously. It's hard to say whether Sony's acquisition will put this division's consideration in a meaningful way. Gamers could probably should to be too concerned about those games becoming a PlayStation's exclusive. Though they were simply too big to make sense as exclusives, Sony has already realized that would allow the Bungie to continue to make it multi-platform games following this acquisition. Yeah, I think that the reason that if Warner's games is now beyond Sony Interactive Entertainment, I guess that would alongside that division secretary that was alongside PlayStation. Maybe so. This is what happens. If the set office did approve this, did approve if the Sony is going to acquire it to the Streaming Studios division, maybe Setloff will just agree this, or maybe not. If they still independently. So that's this video. Please stay safe. Take care.